Welcome to today's video on sustainable technology, the future of eco-friendly devices and solutions. As the world becomes more conscious of the impact of technology on our planet, sustainable technology is emerging as a promising solution to help reduce our carbon footprint and protect the environment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content on the latest technology trends. What is sustainable technology? While sustainable technology may appear to be a contradiction at first, it may be the solution we need to transition away from an unsustainable consumer culture that has become inextricably linked with the modern-day tech industry. Smartphones, TVs, appliances, computers, and laptops are easy to break and expensive to repair. In other words, they are built to be thrown away. And our smartphones are the worst offenders. According to research, the average American owns a smartphone for only 12 months before purchasing a new one. Smartphones have the shortest lifespan of any technology product on the market. Do you know what sustainable technology is? There are numerous definitions of sustainable technology available. However, in general, sustainable technology is a catch-all term that includes one, or both, of the following. Technology developed to address an existing environmental issue. Technology developed with sustainability principles in mind. The line between these two elements of sustainable technology is frequently blurred, and in the best cases, they overlap. However, it is often difficult to meet both requirements. Electric vehicle batteries, for example, are notorious for harming the environment because they are made of finite resources such as lithium, nickel, and cobalt. Today, we'll look at eco-friendly technology that was designed with sustainability in mind, from production to disposal. We'll start by talking about what we mean by sustainable technology and why we should care. Following that, we will look at some examples of sustainable technology and what brands to look for when purchasing more sustainable technology products, like a new iPhone. Finally, we will look into the future of green technology and how we can make better use of the technology we already have. Why should we consider sustainable technology? When purchasing eco-friendly and ethical electronics, it is critical to consider the associated environmental impacts throughout the product's entire life cycle, including design, production, shipping, usage, and finally, disposal. This is known as life cycle analysis, LCA. Let's take a look at the environmental life cycle of a cell phone as an example. 1. Production. Sourcing materials and conflict minerals. Metals used in the hardware of our electronics, such as tantalum and tin, are sometimes mined in developing countries, such as the Democratic Republic of the Congo, where the metal extraction could be used to fund armed conflict groups linked to human rights violations. Labor exploitation and supply chains. The tech industry is notorious for labor exploitation. Apple, the tech behemoth, was once heavily chastised for the harsh working conditions endured by its employees after some facilities were discovered to be employing underage workers. 2. Consumption. Transportation. There is a carbon footprint associated with shipping technology products around the world. In 2021, greenhouse gas emissions from maritime shipping alone totaled 833 million metric tons of carbon, representing a 5% increase over the previous year. Centers de données. Data centers all over the world store, process, and distribute massive amounts of data that feed into and out of our technological devices. These facilities consume absurd amounts of energy. If left unchecked, data centers around the world will account for 10% of total global electricity usage by 2030, according to some experts. 3. Disposal. Waste electronics, e-waste. When smartphones and other forms of e-waste are disposed of in a landfill, they pollute the environment by leaching hazardous amounts of lead, cadmium, mercury, chromium V, and brominated flame retardants. Once again, smartphones win the prize. One study discovered that smartphones can exceed the federal threshold for hazardous lead waste by more than 17 times. What are examples of sustainable technology? Now, I understand how difficult it can be to sort through all of this information while attempting to make a more informed tech purchase. So, let's look at some examples of sustainable technology to look for when purchasing a new tech product. 1. Certifications. When looking for more eco-friendly technology products, a good first step is to look at the company you're thinking about buying from and see if they have any credible environmental certifications. TCO Certified and Fair Trade, for example, are both excellent sustainability certifications to look for in IT products. However, companies will sometimes use misleading eco-labeling and greenwashing practices to mislead consumers into believing they are purchasing eco-friendly technology when this is not the case. 2. Transparency. Following that, we can determine whether the company we are considering purchasing from provides transparent reporting on Scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions. In general, the more reporting and transparency there is, the better. All greenhouse gas emissions produced by a company's facilities are included in Scope 1 emissions. Scope 2 emissions are the company's electricity use. Finally, Scope 3 emissions include all other indirect emissions that a company may produce. Apple and Google, both titans of technology, report their Scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions. 3. Repair and return policies. If you can easily repair your tech devices, they will most likely last longer. Look for businesses that provide these types of services and products. Modular phones, for example, are designed so that the user can easily repair any problems or broken parts themselves. What is the future of green technology? So, how do we proceed from here? What does the future of sustainable technology look like? First, we create more sustainable technological products. Extending the lifespan of our technological products will be one of the most important steps toward reducing their environmental impact. The introduction of extended producer responsibility, EPR, and product take-back legislation is one motivator for companies to design their tech products to last longer. Instead of putting the burden of waste management on the consumer, EPR and take-back laws require producers, importers, and brand owners to bear some or all of the responsibility for recycling their products. As of 2017, 25 states in the United States had enacted some form of e-waste recycling legislation. Even though they mostly apply to desktops, laptops, and monitors, some laws also apply to printers and televisions. How can we use technology more sustainably? The best way to use technology more sustainably is, first and foremost, to avoid purchasing it. However, in today's modern world, this isn't always possible. And, until the underlying issues in the tech industry, mentioned above, are addressed, consumers, that is, us, can only do so much. Meanwhile, here are some tips to help you buy, use, and dispose of your technology more sustainably. 1. Do your research when you buy. When it comes to policies governing the production, consumption, and disposal of their products, some brands fare better than others. When it comes to sourcing conflict minerals, Google and Sony outperform brands like BlackBerry and Samsung. While Huawei fared much better in terms of worker rights and toxic chemical management. Apple is generally beneficial to all three. 2. Buy second-hand or resell your old electronics. Purchasing a used device on Facebook Marketplace, Amazon, or OfferUp is significantly less expensive than purchasing a new one. Furthermore, reselling your old device can give it a new lease on life. Make sure before you get rid of any device you wipe all your data. Some companies, such as Beagle Brain and Declutter, will even pay you to sell your broken electronics. We have tons of other tips and resources at the Eco Hub to help you thrift shop like a pro. 3. Pick eco-friendly laptop accessories. The way you store, charge, and transport your device can help it last longer. So, protect your device with an eco-friendly phone case. You can also make eco-friendly purchases that will reduce the carbon footprint of your devices while you are still using them. Try using an eco charger and charging your phone with sunlight or kinetic energy. 4. Repair your old devices. Take your phone to a local cell phone repair shop before disposing of it. Who knows, you might be pleasantly surprised by a quick and inexpensive fix. 5. Recycle your old devices. When considering how to dispose of old cell phones, consult your local municipality's website for information on e-waste disposal in your area. Some companies, such as Apple and Best Buy, offer take-back programs in which they will recycle your old device. Also, if you have a broken cell phone, make sure you properly dispose of it. 6. Spread the word. Telling your friends and family about the environmental impacts of new technology and the benefits of making more informed choices is one of the most effective ways to promote green technology. Thank you for joining us on this journey to explore the future of sustainable technology and eco-friendly devices and solutions, and we'll see you in the next video.